Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our final class of this General English course. Please confirm if you can hear me.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Yes, I can. Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. Okay, guys.
Good evening.
Good evening, Santiago, Mercedes, Angeli, TK, Harrison. Okay, guys, so for tonight, we are going to review our last unit number 9. We are going to do after that a small review of some basic elements of the course, like the rules and that. And we are also going to see some recommendations that I will give you so you can continue down the road of learning English, okay? Because now is not when you are going to end this process. Now is when this process begins because now you have many tools, not all the tools, but you have many tools, enough tools to keep going, to keep growing, to keep learning, to keep practicing, to make your English even better by the end of the year. But it's about you know keep studying, being disciplined, keep practicing, keep reading, being curious, interested in everything that is related to English. Every weakness that you know that you have to polish it, you have to work with that. All those things, if you apply it now with all the tools that you have, is gonna help you boost, okay, boost your knowledge, boost your English. Okay, so without further ado, let's begin with our last class review. Okay, so in our last class we were talking about the conditionals, right? And the only conditionals that we actually studied was the first conditional. I only show you the other conditionals so you have an idea about them. But this is a much longer topic, and we need more time in order to explain all of that and to practice with that. So for now, only the number one. So match the if clauses in column A with the appropriate consequence from column B, then compare with a partner. Okay, so let's start with number one. If you eat less fast food, what would be the consequence? Tell me, Angeli.
Uh, the little bit, you might feel a lot healthy,
Healthier.
healthier.
Yes, you might feel a lot healthier. Number two, if you walk to work every day, tell me, Mercedes.
Letter C, you will stay in shape without you joining a gym.
Okay, that's a lie. Okay, eso es mentira, but it helps. If you walk to work every day, you'll stay in shape without joining a gym. You have to join the gym. Number three, Santiago, if you don't get enough sleep, if you don't get enough sleep, Santiago, we can hear you, Santiago.
And
Santiago.
teacher,
Okay.
Listen to me, teacher.
More or less.
Yes. E teacher.
Letter E. Okay, very well. You won't be
Yes.
able to stay awake in class. That's true. Number four, if you change jobs, tell me, Harrison.
okay. Letter F, you may not like it better than you or one.
Yes, you may not like it better than your old one. Very good. Jetsina, number 5. If you don't study regularly,
Letter A. You may not learn to speak fluently.
whoa, wow, that's a great advice, right? We know that if you don't study regularly, don't forget that you may not learn to speak fluently. The key to speak fluently is to study regularly, is to practice regularly. Harrison, number 6. If you travel abroad,
For me, teacher.
yes, number 6.
Okay, number 6, letter D.
Okay,
You will you will be able to experience a new culture.
okay, you'll be able to experience a new culture.
Yeah.
Okay, very well, easy peasy. So as you can see, guys, we have here the clauses, the conditional clauses, and the results of those conditional clauses. All of these are possibilities. You're not certain, okay? It's not for sure that all of these consequences are going to happen, but they are possible to happen, okay? Okay, let's continue with this. Here we have the collocations. Find phrases from the list that usually go with each verb. Okay, earn a degree. What else can you earn? What else can you earn? Tell me, Santiago.
English teacher.
What?
Yeah, living.
Okay, earn a living, earn a degree. What else?
In Monterey.
Monterey. You mean money?
Yes, yes, it's money, money.
Money. Okay. Yes, so earn a degree. Earn es ganar, ¿verdad? Earn a
Yes.
degree, earn money, and earn a living. Ganarse la vida. Okay, let's continue with get. Okay, tell me, Harrison, get.
Forget job, work experience, and stress.
Okay, we have get a job, get work experience. There is another one that is better for get that stressed. This is possible, get stressed. But here we have
uh,
another.
into college.
Into college, get into college.
Yeah.
Yes. Get a job, get into college, and get work experience. Okay, well done. Let's continue with Jetsina. Jetsina, join.
Join a group, a gym, a club.
Yes. Join a club, join a group, join a gym. Well done. Spend. Tell me, Alexander.
Good evening. Spend money, spend time, and energy.
Yes. Spend money, time, and energy. And the last one, Angeli, feel.
Jealous, ya lo que se dice.
Jealous.
Stressed, excited, insane.
Okay, so we have jealous, feel
Sí.
stressed, and feel tired.
Feel excited.
Yes. Tired, stressed, jealous. Those are the things we can feel in this list. Okay, let's continue. Easy peasy. Here we have choose the correct responses. Let's see. What if I get in shape this summer? Which one? You might, you won't. Tell me, Mercedes.
You might be able to come climbing with me.
Yes, that's right. You might be able to come rock climbing with me. Very well. Number two, what would happen if I stop exercising? Tell me, Jetsina.
Well, you might gain weight.
Yes, you might gain weight. It's a problem. Number three, what if I get a better job, Angeli?
You'll be able to buy some new clothes.
Yes, you'll be able to buy some new clothes. And Mercedes, number four, what will happen if you don't get a summer job?
You'll probably have enough money for your school expense.
You'll probably have. Are you sure? Have enough?
Yes.
Well, in this case, it would be the other one because the question is, what will happen if I don't get a summer job? And here it says that you'll probably have enough money for your school expenses. Probablemente tendrás suficiente dinero para tus gastos escolares y no es posible si no consigues un trabajo de verano. Entonces la respuesta sería, you probably won't have enough money for your school expenses. Probablemente no tendrás suficiente dinero para los gastos escolares. Okay. Okay. Good enough. Let's continue. Okay, so we have these verb pairs, right? Feel energetic. What else? Feel what? Tell me, Alexander. Feel what?
Feel what? Feel get uh, feel energy and feel reset or reset.
Relaxed.
Relax.
Feel
Yes, relax.
yes. Feel energetic and feel relaxed. Okay. Santiago, get.
Okay. Um, a cool
¿Y qué?
Mary.
Married. Okay. Get a cold and get married. Okay. Well done.
Yes.
Tell him, Mercedes, join. Again.
A gym and a group.
Yes, the gym and a group. And Harrison, spend.
Spend time and spend money.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's continue here. So here we have to write sentences, right? Write sentences with if. Use some of the words in part A. For example, if I feel energetic, I might go for a walk. Okay. Who can tell me another sentence? Okay. Tell me, Sandra. Sandra, your microphone is off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am speaking with my boss. What's la two?
Yes.
Um, if you relax, I might learn more.
Okay, if I feel relaxed, I might learn more.
More.
Okay, okay. Okay. Another one. Number three, another one. Tell me, Mercedes,
Okay. If I get married, I won't travel alone.
if I get married, I won't travel alone. Perfect. It's a good one. Santiago, four. Another one.
If I get married, I will be very happy.
I will be very happy. Okay. If I get married, I will be very happy. That's a good one. Another one. Five. We're practicing the structure of F. Tell me, Alexander.
What is the repeat, please, teacher?
Uh,
What is the
you can build a sentence with any of these words that you like.
okay? If I spend money, I will save less.
Okay. If I spend money, I will save less. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Number six. The last one. Another sentence. If I go to the gym, if I join a gym, if I get the time. Tell me, Harrison.
If
Number 6.
Yes.
If join if join a group, I might make new friends.
Okay. If I join a group, I might make new friends. Perfect. If I, don't forget the pronoun. If I. Okay. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. We had this one. Yes, this is the last one. Okay. So rewrite these sentences. Find another way. Find another way to say each sentence using the words given. Okay. So the example says today people ride bicycles less often than before. People used to ride bicycles more often than they do today. Or in the past, people used to ride bicycles more often than they do today. Both are possible. Number two, if I stop eating junk food, I may be able to lose weight. How can I rephrase that using diet? Tell me, Santiago.
Okay. If I die, I maybe be tailor to lose weight.
Okay, okay, so that's almost correct, Santiago. So normally Americans say instead of I diet, if I diet, they say if I go on a diet. So they normally pair, there's some background noise there. They normally pair diet with go. So instead of saying I diet, you say if I go on a diet, que es como decir si yo hago una dieta. If I go on a diet. If I go on a diet. ¿Ok? No es de ir a la dieta, sino de hacer la dieta, aunque diga go. If I go on a diet, I may be able to lose weight. Okay? Harrison, number three. In the future, not many people will use cash to buy things.
In the future, few people will use cash to buy things.
That's correct. In the future, few people will use cash to buy things. Perfect. Mercedes, number four. If I get a better job, I can buy an apartment.
Nowadays, no. I be able to buy an apartment if I get better job.
Wow. I will be able, lo hizo al revés. I will be able I will be able to buy an apartment if I get a better job. Able and can are similar, okay? But you can use able with the verb to be to build sentences about different tenses. I was able, I will be able. In the case of can, we can only talk about the present. Number 5, I'm going to arrive at noon. Easy peasy with will. Tell me, Jetsina.
I will arrive at noon.
I will arrive at noon. Okay? I will arrive at noon. Okay? So here we have our text, Agua Viva, fighting for a future. So the first paragraph is for Harrison. Let's hear you out, Harrison.
It's okay. 20 years ago, Aguas Viva, a small village in the north of Spain, was dying. Young people wanted more opportunities, so they moved away to the city. By 1991, there were only 618 people left, and more of them were old. Many of the houses were empty and falling down, and the local school had very few children. Aguas Viva future looked dark.
Okay, very well. So 20 years ago, Agua Viva, a small village in the north of Spain, was dying. Young people wanted more opportunities, so they moved away to the cities. By 1991, there were only 618 people left, and most of them were old. Many of the houses were empty and falling down, and the local school had very few children. Agua Viva's future looked dark. Sandra, paragraph number 2.
Yes. Eh, Entonces, en 12. Wow, no olvidó esta palabra ahí.
In 2000, the mayor, the
Sí, en 2000, the mayor, Luis Bricio, decided something had to change. He wondered, how can I bring this place back to life? He knew the village needed people, but from where? Then he had a brilliant idea. He flew, wow, eh, the
6,000
season, ¿cuál fue esta?
6,300 miles.
3,000 miles to Buenos Aires and telling everyone about Agua Viva. He spoke on the radio and put advertisements in newspaper. The ad said, if you are married with two children under the age of 12, we'll offer you a home, a job, and free hair care, and education for at last 5 years. The following year, he did the same thing in Romania.
Okay. Very well,
Qué
Sandra.
malo,
I will
ay, qué
emphasis
malo leí.
in certain words here, Sandra, to help you boost um, and improve your pronunciation in some words here. So in 2000, the mayor, Luis Bricio, decided something had to change. He wondered, how can I bring this place back to life? He knew the village needed people, but from where? Then he had a brilliant idea. He flew 6,300 miles to Buenos Aires and started telling everyone about Agua Viva. He spoke on the radio and put advertisements in newspapers. The ads said, if you are married with two children under the age of 12, we'll offer you a home, a job, free free healthcare, and education for at least 5 years. The following year, he did the same thing in Romania. Okay, Mercedes, paragraph number 3.
Okay. Many families accepted the offer and Agua Viva began to change. The village school went from having 37 students to more than 80 in 3 years. The sound of children shouting and playing has made the local people feel so much younger. The economy began to improve too. There was work for buildings repairing the old houses and a factory making electrical parts for cars opened.
Okay, very well. So many families accepted the offer and Agua Viva began to change. The village school went from having 37 students to more than 80 in 3 years. The sound of children shouting and playing has made the local people feel so much younger. The economy began to improve too. There was work for builders repairing the old houses and a factory making electrical parts for cars opened. And the last one is for who? Giovanni. Giovanni, are you here? Giovanni. Wow, Giovanni's not
No,
here. Okay, so TK, would you like to read it, please?
Starting when they say of course.
Yes.
Of course, not everything was easy. The people from Buenos Aires were used to a big city, so living in a small village with little public transportation was difficult at first. The Romanans had to learn a new language, and they all missed their family and friends back home. But everybody had new opportunities too. Before, many of the parents had worried about finding a job and having enough money to look after their children. After moving to Spain, their future looked Bridget, Bridger.
Brighter.
Many of them thought we are going to stay here for many years. This place will be our home.
Okay, well done. Thank you, TK.
What is the pronunciation again?
Brighter.
Brighter.
Brighter. Rare.
Brighter.
Yes, brighter. That's it. That's the one. Of course, not everything was easy. The people from Buenos Aires were used to a big city, so living in a small village with little public transportation was difficult at first. The Romanians had to learn a new language, and they all missed their family and friends back home. But everybody had new opportunities too. Before, many of the parents had worried about finding a job and having enough money to look after their children. After moving to Spain, their future looked brighter. Many of them thought, we're going to stay here for many years. This place will be our home. Okay, interesting reading. So let's answer this. Okay, so here we have. Why did young people start living Agua Viva? Why did young people start living Agua Viva? Does someone know? Tell me, Santiago.
Um, for me, the immigrant.
Because what? What?
The immigrant.
Immigrants.
The immigrants. Yes.
There's a fuller response. There is a much longer response. Let me see. Tell me, Mercedes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they want more opportunity.
Yes, because they wanted more opportunities. That's why people start leaving Agua Viva. This is a true story, okay? This is a true story. Number two, how did Luis Bricio try to attract people to Agua Viva? What was the strategy that he used? What was the strategy? Tell me, Mercedes.
I'm not sure. He offered house, job, education, and health free to people in Buenos Aires and Romania.
Yes, he advertised and offered homes, jobs, healthcare, and education. That was his strategy to attract all of those people. Number three, how did the school change after the year 2000? How did the school change after the year 2000? A ver, don't be shy. Make a guess. Tell me, Alexander.
I'm not sure, but when if if breathe from 38 students to more than 18 students in 3 years.
Okay, that's the correct answer. It grew from 37 students to more than 80 students.
Okay.
Okay, well done. What kinds of new jobs were there in Agua Viva? Tell me, Mercedes, what kinds of new jobs?
Okay. There was work for building repairing and a factory electric parts.
Okay, they found jobs in construction, repairing houses, and in a factory, car parts. And the last one, what problems did the families from Argentina and Romania have? Tell me, Sandra.
The people de Argentina, transportation,
Transport.
because that live in the big city. Y Agua Viva era small city.
Okay.
Y en de Rumanía, the language, um, ¿cómo se diría? Estaba lejos de su familia, seres queridos, los amigos.
Missing family.
Esto.
Okay. That's true. They had problems adapting language, missing family, and village life. That's true. Okay, so The last exercise, who would make the following comments? Choose the correct words from the box. I'm not going back home because life is better here. Who made that comment? Luis Bricio, elderly people from Agua Viva, young people from Agua Viva, new immigrants. That's easy. Tell me, Sandra.
New immigrant.
New immigrants. Number 2, I can't stay here. There are no jobs for people of my age. Who said that? Luis Bricio, elderly people from Agua Viva, young people from Agua Viva. Tell me, Sandra.
What?
Your hand was
Number 2.
raised. The answer to number 2.
Younger people from Agua Viva.
Yeah, young people from Agua Viva.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, Santiago, I'm going to make this village a better place. Who said that? Luis Bricio, elderly people from Agua Viva.
Luis Bricio.
Okay, Luis Bricio. And the last one is, I love having all these kids around me. I don't feel so old. Is the one remaining, right? Elderly people from Agua Viva. Elderly people from Agua Viva. So, that's it, guys. That is the end of unit number 9. And that is the end of the course. You have successfully completed a course. Of course, you have to do all the practices as well, okay? But I have the certainty that you will do whatever it is that you have left on the platform. You will do it not to miss the graduation, right? The final part, the diploma, the certification from this course. Okay, guys, so here you have 2 questions. Okay, so the first one is, ¿las expectativas del curso fueron cumplidas?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes, teacher, of course.
Ok. Y el cumplimiento de las reglas del curso, las que establecimos al principio, ¿se cumplieron?
Yes.
Ok.
yes, Carl.
Muy bien. Entonces, chicos, final suggestions. Ok, aquí están las sugerencias finales. Como les decía al inicio, cuando se termina un curso, cuando terminamos un proceso, específicamente con lo que nos toca, que es el inglés, no se termina ahí. El error sería tomarse una semana de vacaciones, un mes sabático porque usted ha estudiado mucho. Ese tipo de conversaciones románticas que uno tiene consigo mismo para sentirse que uno realmente se merece desconectarse totalmente por un periodo de tiempo que luego se convierte en 2, en 3, en 8 y luego se olvida todo. La clave está en continuar, no tiene que ser mucho, siempre les he dicho, se trata de hacer un conjunto de cosas constantemente. Aquí no se trata de lo mucho que usted hace un día, sino de lo poquito que hace todos los días. Entonces, número 1, practiquen inglés todos los días. Aunque sea por pocos minutos, escuchen música, vean videos o lean algo en inglés. Ojo, no es ponerlo y quitarse, es poner algo y activamente intentar comprender lo que se está diciendo, porque si no, no vale. Aquí hay muchísima gente que ha escuchado que su playlist es de música en inglés y lo único que le gusta es el ritmo, no entiende una palabra. Así no funciona. Yo tengo que estar escuchando y decir, ok, hoy yo voy a escuchar esta canción de fulano y yo voy a tratar de entender esta canción, voy a buscar las palabras que no me sé, si voy a hacer un proceso, una dinámica activa de aprendizaje. La práctica constante es la clave para no olvidar lo aprendido. Nosotros tenemos en este curso desde mayo del año pasado, es decir, casi duramos un año aquí. Y todo este tiempo que usted ha dedicado no lo puede tirar por la borda. ¿Cómo lo tira por la borda? Dejando de estudiar. Se olvida porque se olvida. Número 2, intenten pensar en inglés. Traten de escribir en inglés las cosas que hacen en su vida diaria, como lo que están comiendo, a dónde van o qué están haciendo. Esto ayuda a desarrollar fluidez. Número 3, escuchen inglés lo más posible. Pueden ver películas, series, podcasts o videos en inglés con subtítulos. Esto mejora la pronunciación, el vocabulario y la comprensión auditiva. Número 4, no tengan miedo de cometer errores. Eso lo hemos dicho desde el inicio aquí. Los errores son parte del aprendizaje. Hablar, practicar y equivocarse es la mejor forma de mejorar el idioma. ¿Escuchó eso? Anótelo. Póngalo en un cuadro en su habitación, escríbalo en la puerta, póngalo dentro del carro. Equivocarse es la mejor forma de mejorar el idioma. No hay forma, chicos. Y la última es continúen estudiando y practicando con otras personas. No puedo enfatizar lo suficiente lo importantísimo que es que ya sea entre ustedes mismos o con alguien más, consigan a alguien con quien practicar. Hablar con una persona, practicar con otro ser humano es irreemplazable, ¿ok? Y ayuda muchísimo. Busquen oportunidades para conversar en inglés con amigos, compañeros o en cursos más avanzados. La interacción es esencial para desarrollar confianza al hablar. Dígame, TK.
Teacher, I have a great strategy. Google Translator. So you could use it to translate a phrase, and then you can use your microphone to talk. And if the Google Translator type correctly the entire phrase, so you are improving your pronunciation.
Okay, that's good. That's good. If the machine can understand you, you are doing a good job, right? Entonces, TK nos hace la sugerencia, ¿verdad? Ustedes saben que en el caso de Google, usted puede poner el micrófono y puede hablar. Entonces, si usted tiene una frase o algo y usted quiere decir, yo quiero saber qué tan buena está mi pronunciación con esto, bueno, trato de repetir eso mismo al traductor a través del micrófono, y si él puede escribir lo que yo acabo de decirle, pues ahí tengo una manera de ver que lo estoy pronunciando correctamente porque el traductor lo captó los sonidos, captó lo que usted estaba diciendo. Lo que más hay, chicos, son métodos, ¿ok? Nosotros vivimos en un tiempo en el que las excusas no tienen lugar, porque lo que más hay es métodos para continuar. En el caso de aquellos que van a estar en la academia, pues van a continuar con el proceso, estarían pasando a la parte más avanzada porque vamos a tener clases presenciales y eso va a generar presión. Usted va a tener la presión que no tiene en el curso virtual, de que tiene que hablar, de que tiene que exponer, de que tiene que participar, de que tiene que conversar, y no es opcional, es casi una obligación, ¿ok? Porque para eso usted está ahí. Bien, entonces ya sea ese o cualquier otro curso, lo que sigue de aquí en adelante es conversación. Evidentemente siempre habrá que revisar la gramática, eso es inevitable, pero tratar de conversar, ¿ok? Conversar para que lo que ya usted sabe lo pueda poner en oraciones. Y asumir los procesos, ¿verdad? De los errores que van a venir, que son normales y que no significa que usted sepa menos. Simplemente significa que necesita seguir practicando un poco más. Tenemos mucha desventaja con el idioma, pues lo practicamos por cápsulas, micro conversaciones. No es como el español que le damos ahí el día completo y aún así cometemos errores. Es decir, ¿qué esperamos que va a suceder con el inglés? Entonces, chicos, esa es mi recomendación. En la plataforma tienen la práctica final y hay un foro. En ese foro va a aparecen unas preguntas finales. Es un foro donde usted va a hablar acerca de las clases, va a comentar acerca de mi rol como facilitador. Entonces, usted ahí comenta lo que usted entienda que es apegada a la realidad. Y nada, para mí fue un placer compartir con ustedes prácticamente un año. Vamos a seguir en el grupo, no tienen que salirse, ese grupo se queda ahí. Cualquier información que en algún momento sea oportuna se va a compartir por ahí. Cualquier duda que usted tenga y sienta la necesidad de escribirme para preguntarme algo del inglés, puede hacerlo. Es decir, no, con el cierre de curso no es que pasamos a ser desconocidos. Dios mediante, yo siempre estaré ahí. Cualquier cosa que necesite del inglés para asistirles en lo que esté me alcance. Ok. Así que nada, chicos, ha sido un placer.
Teacher, igualmente, de verdad, le agradecemos, voy a hablar de manera general, ¿va? Le agradecemos por su paciencia y ciertamente por la tolerancia que nos tuvo y la enseñanza que nos ha brindado a lo largo de este periodo. De verdad que para mí en particular fue muy interesante porque pude ver y aprender cosas que desconocía o que tal vez no lo veía como tal, pero de verdad le agradezco mucho y para mí fue muy útil. Y nada, estamos por aquí, de verdad, gracias por eso.
Okay, muchas gracias por sus palabras, Joanny. Para mí un placer también. Y nada, chicos, have a really good night and we will keep in touch through the WhatsApp group. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thank
Please
you.
don't cry.
Bye-bye.